a sharp little car. Hi everybody, this is Nina, and I'm waiting on Steve is inside the church. He is the one that takes care of changing the church sign, and ours is out front of our church, so I thought I would just wait in the car for him, but he's going to bring me the keys back out because it is hot. I think when he turned the car off, it said it was 91 outside, and I know a lot of you guys are used to that heat, but here in Ohio, it is, the last time I checked, the humidity was at 51%, and thank you. And the dew points or whatever was real high. Hope that air is not going to be too loud and you guys can hear me okay. I wanted to let you know some amazing news. The lady that came over and got the 2 roosters, she came over with her sister that day and got them both, and she got them home. And remember, the day after that, we found out that her test results came back as lung cancer. And I had asked for you guys to all pray. Well, she's been going through more testing, and thank the Lord, you guys, she does not have lung cancer. She actually has some type of rare fungus in her lungs. They don't know how it got there. They don't know exactly, what's going to happen or whatever, but they told her to go home and they would give it like a month or so or more to see what's going to happen, see if it's going to go away. I guess with maybe, I don't know if she's on antibiotics or what she's on, but yeah, they told her just go home and wait, and they're going to find out, just by waiting and seeing what's going to happen. Hopefully it will go away on its own and it won't grow any. So I want to thank you guys for everyone that prayed for her. Her name's Sherry. So yeah, she was very, very happy and feels very blessed. I know you guys would have enjoyed hearing about that. So also my friend Patty, the one that is fighting the inflammatory breast cancer, she must have had an appointment or something today in one of the big cities around us, because her church was doing selling t-shirts and to help raise money for her. And yes, she does have good insurance and all that, but as you guys know, I know for a fact that with any type of illness, you're left with, cost after the insurance, and it seems like there's always one thing after another that you need, and she's still working. So, that kind of does concern me with the virus is still out there, But anyway, so our church didn't sell hardly any of the t-shirts because we haven't had very big crowds because of the virus still lurking around. 2 people reached in their wallets and gave just a little bit of money instead of ordering a t-shirt. And that was very sweet. So I wrote Patty and told her that if she was home, I was going to bring the money over, and she wasn't. She was on her way home from an appointment. So her mom was there. So we stopped by, and I've known them, like I said, since I was probably 14 or 15 years old. And her mom's going to be 90 next month. And she had already been up early. She had went to the store. She had swept all the carpets in the house. She has a pretty new house. It's really, really pretty, and just a country home. But she was talking to me about, because she's canned all of her life, and she was saying, so you can? And I said, oh yeah, I love to can. And she was saying that she's seeing the pictures of our garden on Facebook, and I said, yeah, I'm kind of proud of it. I said, it's looking really, really good. And Steve and I were talking after we left visiting. I just stood in the doorway. But we were talking about how, Grace always did can about anything she could get her hands on. And I always loved that growing up. I always thought it was an awesome thing. Just like I think I got my love of canning and all that from my dad's mom. My grandma canned everything too. They had their basement was more like just an old cellar. all dirt. Grandpa had, put shelving up on the wall, and you walk down in, it was like a dungeon. It was scary down there. I honestly remember being a young girl and being afraid to go down. Grandma would say, go down and get me, this and this, and I'd be like looking at her like, oh, I don't know, because it had an odor, because it was just a basement, but it was all dirt everywhere, dirt walls and everything, and they had wood up to keep some of the dirt from coming in. But yeah, it was still awesome, because when my grandma made, like, she would put up preserves like, say, black raspberries, blackberries, stuff like that, because she made dumplings and stuff for desserts. But I can remember so clearly in my mind that on her shelves, old wooden shelves, she would have like green beans and just everything you could think of canned. And then she had a row where she kept all the berries and stuff, and instead of being canned with the lids and seals and stuff, that she used the old wax thing. I've never done it like that, but Grandma always did. She'd scoop out that old wax thing, and then we would have the berries, or she would either make, dumplings or something with it. But it was good to see Grace. I hadn't seen her in a long time, and she's worried, of course, about her daughter. But I am thankful that she is healthy enough to do the housework and stuff, because, my goodness, to be 90 in a month and still getting up and doing your housework and running to the grocery store by yourself, and she doesn't look feeble at all. She looked really, really good. And she said, do you hug? And because of this virus and stuff, and I wanted to hug her so bad. And I said yes. I said, I haven't been around anybody sick, and I know that she gets out with people too, but it's okay. I gave her a big old hug and told her I loved her, which I do. It was really good to see her. So we have had today, we didn't babysit. My little granddaughter was up, I guess, half the night or all night long, her mommy said. I don't know what that was about, but she's probably cutting teeth. She's only got the 2 bottom ones, so she's probably cutting teeth. So today, we decided that we were going to get up and run and we ran out of bird seed. So we've got to go get the birds some more seed to eat. I loved sitting out there watching them, and they haven't been out there in a couple of days because we've been out. So we're going to go do that, and I'm not sure. We're not going to do a whole lot of where we have to get in and out of the car and walk and stuff because of the heat. It is, to me, it's stifling. I told Steve it's even kind of, well, the clouds are starting to come in now, and I guess it's supposed to rain for about an hour after a while. I sure hope it does. So we'll see. Hopefully we'll get rain. Okay, Steve's changing the church sign. And too hot to keep changing sign. Sin bad, Jesus good. Details inside. Steve's having a time over here. Throwing paper at me.
Any napkins?
No, they didn't give us any. I got some up here. He is 2:38 right now, and he missed lunch, so he wanted to stop and get him something to eat. And I said, "Go ahead." I'm still doing that intermittent fasting. So I had a really good breakfast. I fixed myself some oatmeal with peanut butter and just a little bit of all natural, honey in it, not processed or anything. So I'm not a bit hungry yet, so I'll just wait and eat a good dinner when I get home. So, but we had stopped at the store. We found some jars. You got 3 more dozen, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Of the wide mouth quart jars, which is going to be perfect for the green beans that, once we start canning them. And then we got the bird seed and got some more mealworms for the chickens. You got any plans, honey? What you got?
Well, let's see. It's 95 degrees.
is it? Oh, it's on the car. It says 95.
And they were saying the heat index was going to be close to 100 today and tomorrow. So yeah, stay in the house.
Well, you had mentioned getting some wood to try to work on the shelving in the basement.
Yeah,
Is that something you're still going to try?
that may be tomorrow or Thursday.
Okay, well, stick around. I'll take you guys down the basement then when he's starting to work, and maybe I'll paint a picture while he's working and building shelves. He got me a Diet Coke, McDonald's, any size that you get for $1, so. And you guys are going to be surprised. Steve is. I've only been having, well, yesterday I didn't even drink one whole can of Diet Pepsi. And you guys know how much I always drink Diet Pepsi all day long. So I'm really, really, really trying, you guys. It's not like I haven't lost any yet, but a couple pounds. Get weighed again in a week or two and just see, if I've lost any at all. It's more about me being able to get around better mobily, because I know I've been having some issues with my joints. I've got degenerative disc disease. It's in my neck and my whole entire spine, and it's in my joints too from osteoarthritis. So I know getting a little bit off is going to make me feel better. That's what it's all about. Steve hasn't really started yet. I don't know what he's waiting for. What?
I didn't eat until 10 o'clock this morning.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, are you going to stop eating at 6?
We'll see. I ain't bought no candy or nothing lately.
Actually, he's right. He had a thing of Rolos in his hand. And he said, I don't need these, do I? And I said, no. Because his sugar, he's not diabetic, but his sugar is starting to go up. So they're wanting him to be watchful. So very thankful we got home and the rain just has stopped. And Steve's going to get the stuff out. Got bird seed, so we can go feed the birdies, huh, honey?
Yeah, I guess.
There's the black sunflower seeds. And then, let's see here, we got, like I said, 3 sets of the wide mouth jars. A bag of the dried mealworms. It's 5 pounds, and these things are so expensive. I think we get them at this place for, let me see, $27.99,
Yeah.
honey. So they're expensive. And got Steve's bottle of water in there. We got Willow some beef and cheese wraps. I wanted to get her a small snack like these. They're just little pieces. And then they have these things. It's a darn good chili, a cheddar potato, and a cheddar broccoli. Thought I'd give those a try. And then Steve got the kids, let's see here. Oh! They wanted the kind that Steve bought before, but they didn't have any, so he just got them the grape kind. Well, the garden has to have water tonight. So our rain barrel that we always keep, it's almost totally dry. Sorry, I was picking a bag up out of the yard. Anyway, I don't know, can you see up there? Let me put this down. And Steve is, since the barrel is dry, Steve is having to water with gallon jugs. We don't have for some reason, this house doesn't have an outside spigot. So he's having to water down at the roots of you know, where all these little holes are that we put watering the beans now. I watered most of the peas so far, and it's taking, I've been in the house filling up the water jugs while he runs back and forth, bless his heart, trying to, you know, get everything watered. I wanted to show you, it's getting late. Do you know what time it is, honey?
8:30.
About 8:30. I don't know if I can see it from over here. Hold on.
Right there where you're at.
Wanted to show you, look up here on top of the girls' run. It's Mr. Romeo. I guess he's going to sleep up there. That's one way he can protect him, he thinks, huh? Is that not cute? All right, let me get out of Steve's way so he can get this water and I can go fill up jugs. I think one reason that there isn't an outside spigot, as our neighbor said that there used to be one when Dad and Mom first bought this house, and it was down in where the wellhead's at, and Dad had it, I guess he removed it, and we have well water, so I think that's what it was. He didn't want people washing their cars and all that type of stuff, and you know, he's probably afraid the well would either go dry or the pump would go bad. I think he's going to jump up on that other coop. There he goes. You know what he did, honey?
He had to make sure they was all in.
Yeah, that one, the Buff Orpington wasn't in. He got down, went over, and went around and around that little coop
Until it went in?
until it went in. And then he jumped back up on the coop, or on the run.
He was telling it, it's time to go in.
Yeah, he was. That was so sweet. Okay, look at Will. I never did get to finish her haircut, but at least she's cooler.